morning, Kennedy Dragons. Today is Wednesday. It is September 29th. It is the 40th day of school, which means 0 heroes here today. I'm Mr. Butcher, and it is my job to keep you guys safe so that you guys can show us how excellent you can be. Hopefully you've left your average at home or on the bus, and you're ready to have a respectful and responsible day. One of our first responsibilities is to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country and at our school. We do this by daily saying the pledge to the flag, doing our school pledge, as well as our moment of silence. When we do the pledge, we want to stand up tall. We want to put our hands over our hearts like this. We want to say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. We should be getting there, starting to know our pledge. When I stand in the cafeteria, I hear it. We sound pretty good. Some people are better at it than others, but just keep trying over and over and over again. We say it every day, and it doesn't change, so you should get it eventually. Leading us in the pledge today, I said yesterday, but I didn't put the video up. But leading us in the pledge today, Ms. Cooper and Ms. Alvarez.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge.
I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I will be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I will work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. Another one of our responsibility is trying to keep everyone safe. We can do that by slowing down the spread of germs, and one way we can slow down the spread of germs is to make sure that we're washing our hands frequently, which means more than once throughout the day. When we wash our hands, we want to make sure that we're getting all parts of our hands, our palms, the backs of our hands, in between our fingers, fingertips, as well as our thumbs and our wrists. So let's make sure that we're doing it for at least 20 seconds. So let's model what good hand washing looks like. If you can't get soap and water, go ahead and get you some alcohol-based hand sanitizer, and let's go. So here we go. Want to get the palms of our hands? 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the back of one hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the back of the other hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in between your fingers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is so strong. Get your other fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your other thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. And your wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5. And your other wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now your hand should be nice and clean. All right, we're in day 3 of our Celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. We're doing this week with highlighting each day. Yesterday was Highlight. That's why I was wearing this tie. Highlight Hispanic Heritage. Today is Vaquero or Ranchero Day. Wearing your cowboy or cowgirl stuff. Tomorrow, Football Day. Not football, football day. Wear your soccer jerseys. If you don't have a team jersey, soccer jersey, you can just wear any kind of team jersey. So, and Friday, Hispanic Heritage, dressing in your Hispanic Heritage attire. All right, once we have done our moment of silence, our pledges, and washed our hands, it's time to get started with our birthdays. We have one birthday today. Happy birthday to Malia Reese. We'll make sure you get your birthday. Another responsibility we have every morning is to make our lunch choice. Lunch choice today is chicken sandwich, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, side wine to fries, and fruit sherbet. If you don't want the chicken sandwich, you can get yogurt muffin, or you can get peanut butter and jelly. But go ahead and make your lunch choice if you have not already. All right, one of our goals is to increase our vocabulary. We do that by reading lots of books, but we also do it by our picture of the week. Here's our picture of the week. Not only does our picture of the week help us with our vocabulary, it also helps us with our writing. And the reason why it does is because the more vocabulary you have, the better reader you are, but also the more vocabulary, the better writer you are. It's amazing how that works together. Yesterday we did nouns for our picture of the week. Nouns are persons, places, or things. Mr. McCoy participated in it with his nouns. They had nouns, police, kids, and training equipment. Miss Ballard had nouns like restaurant, dad, broom. Miss Stevens had kids, policemen, chairs, sign, and food. Miss Kinney, I like this sentence Mackay had. The girl was standing on a seat like a statue. So they had girl, seat, and statue. Miss Cooper had, I see two kids. They are at a police station. I see symbols. Excellent. And Miss Ham, Bobby and Bree are the newest undercover police officers in the town of Beijing, China. Today, they start their first day. Today, they are getting their uniforms and gear. Their training will last the rest of the day so they can know how to properly take care of criminal stuff. Good job. Today is verbs. Verbs are actions. What do we see these students doing, or these kids doing, or the police doing, or what's going on in the picture? What is happening? What's the action that you get from this picture? Put it in sentences. We take some of those sentences we had yesterday and put those in there and build off of those. So be thinking of action words, verbs, words that show action from this picture. Our morning message today is making a difference in citizenship. Dolores Huerta spent a great deal of her life serving others by working to help American farmers. Listen to what she has to say to us today. We must use our lives to make the world a better place, not just to get stuff. This is what we're put on earth for. So what do you think? You think you were put on earth so we can get the latest video games, or get to wear the most expensive clothes, or drive a nice car, or live in a huge house? Or were we put here to do good in this world? Do you think that too many people are more worried about buying things than they are about doing things that will help others? Think of Dolores Huerta and start making the world a better place. Do at least one special thing to help someone else today. Something to think about. Mr. Butcher, make today your masterpiece or not, remember yours. So easy. You see something on the ground, pick it up. It doesn't matter if it's yours or not. If you know it's not supposed to be there, just pick it up. That would be so much easier. That would help so many people. You know what? You want to help your teacher? Just do your job. Just listen instead of not listening. You want to help your mom and dad? Clean your room. You want to, help your big brother get something done? Then help them. Instead of making it difficult on them, just help them. Listen to them. So it's so good. That's how easy it is to do one nice thing today. Do one nice thing today. I promise you it will change the day. It will change your day. It will change someone else's day. Still under our temporary mask mandate, so that means we got to make sure our masks are on. Make sure when you put your mask on, it's on over your nose and over your mouth. Students, we cannot provide the mask for you each and every day, so please make sure you're bringing a mask. We're running out. Actually, we ran out of masks, and we're running out of money to buy new masks. So help us out by making sure you have your mask. That is all we have for announcements, so please help me.
Me and your teachers keep you safe. That is our job.
And your job is to help us keep you safe.
And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who is focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student focused on graduation, you are fully committed to student success. I love you very much. Have a great day.
Vamos a leer el segundo libro escrito por Juan Felipe Herrera. Ayer leí Calling the Doves de Juan Felipe Herrera. Hoy vamos a leer El Niño de Cabeza. So today we are going to read the second book in Juan Felipe Herrera's collection. Yesterday we read Calling the Doves. Today we are reading The Upside Down Boy. Again, it's written by Juan Felipe Herrera, illustrations by Ilustrado por Elizabeth Gomez. So yesterday we talked about how Mr. Herrera's family were campesinos, they were farmers, and they were coming down the mountains to live after his birthday to make sure that he could go to school. And so this is where the story picks up. Mama, who loves words, sings out the name on the street sign. Juniper. Juniper! Juniper! Papi parks our old army truck on Juniper Street in front of Mrs. Andasola's tiny pink house. We found it at last, Papi shouts. Juniper! Time to start school, Mama tells me with the music in her voice. My Juniper Street, I yell to the chickens in the yard. Mamá, a quien le encantan las palabras, canturrea el nombre del letrero de calle Juniper. Juniper, Juniper. Papi estaciona nuestra vieja troca el Army en la calle Juniper, enfrente de la casita color de rosa de Doña Andasola. Al fin la encontramos, grita Papi. Juniper, es hora que empiezas la escuela, Mamá me dice con su voz musical. Mi calle Juniper. Yo le grito a las gallinas en el patio. No te apures, chico, me dice Papi mientras me encamina a la escuela. Todo cambia. En un lugar nuevo, los árboles tienen nuevas hojas y el viento se siente fresco en el cuerpo. Me pelisco la oreja. ¿De veras estoy aquí? Quizás el poste del alumbrado realmente es una espiga dorada de maíz con un saco gris polvoriento. La gente va veloz y sola en sus flamantes coches que se derriten. En los valles, los campesinos cantaban «Buenos días, Juanito». Hago una mueca de payaso, medio chistosa, medio asustada. No sé hablar inglés, le digo a Papi. ¿Se me hará la lengua una piedra? Don't worry, Chico, Papi says as he walks me to school. Everything changes. A new place has new leaves on the trees and blows fresh air into your body. I pinch my ear. Am I really here? Maybe the street lamp is really a golden cornstalk with a dusty gray coat. People speed by alone in their fancy melting cars. In the valleys, campesinos sang, Buenos dias, Juanito. I make a clown face, half funny, half scared. I don't speak English, I say to Papi. Will my tongue turn into a rock? I step slowly into school. My burrita de papas, my potato burrito in a brown bag, empty playground, fences locked, one cloud up high. No one in the halls. Open a door with the blue number 27. ¿Dónde estoy? Where am I? My question in Spanish fades as the thick door slams behind me. Mrs. Sampson, the teacher, shows me my desk. Kids laugh when I poke my nose into my lunch bag. The hard, round clock above my head clicks and aims its strange arrows at me. Camino lento a la escuela, mi burrito de papas en una bolsa de papel café. El patio de recreo está vacío, las cercas cerradas, una sola nube muy arriba. Nadie en los pasillos. Abro una puerta con un número azul 27. ¿Dónde estoy? Mi pregunta en español se deshace. Cuando oigo la gruesa puerta cerrarse detrás de mí, la señora Sampson, la maestra, me lleva a mi mesa banco. Los niños se ríen cuando meto la nariz en la bolsa con mi almuerzo. El duro reloj redondo sobre mi cabeza marca el tiempo y apunta sus extrañas flechas hacia mí. On the chalkboard, I see a row of alphabet letters and addition numbers. If I learn them, will they grow like seeds? If I learn the English words, will my voice reach the ceiling? Weave through it like grapevines? We are finger painting. I will make wild suns with my open hands, crazy tomato cars and cucumber sombreros. I write my name with 7 chiles. What is that? Miss Sampson asks. My tongue is a rock. En el pizarrón veo una fila de letras del abecedario y números para sumar. Si los aprendo, ¿crecerán como semillas? Si aprendo las palabras en inglés, llegará mi voz al techo. Se tejerá aquí como las hojas de las uvas. Estamos pintando con los dedos. Dibujo soles broncos con mis manos abiertas. coches locos hechos de tomates y sombreros de pepinos. Escribo mi nombre con 7 chiles. ¿Qué es eso? Me pregunta la señora Sampson. Mi lengua es una piedra. The school bell rings and shakes me. I run and grab my lunch bag and sit on the green steel bench. In a fast few minutes, I finish my potato burrito, but everyone plays and I am alone. It is only recess, my classmate Amanda says in Spanish. In Spanish, I pronounce recess slowly. Sounds like recess, like the word for cattle, huh? I say. What is recess? I ask Amanda. Sueña la campaña de la escuela y me asusto. Corro y agarro la bolsa de mi almuerzo y me siento en la banca verde de acero. En unos cuantos minutos me acabó mi burrito de papas, pero todos están jugando y yo estoy solo. No más es el recess, mi amiguita Amanda me dice en español. En español pronuncio recess despacito. Sueño como recess, como la palabra para vacas, ¿verdad? Le digo. ¿Qué es recess? Le pregunto a Amanda. The high bell roars again. This time everyone eats their sandwiches while I play in the breezy baseball diamond by myself. Is this recess? I ask again. When I jump up, everyone sits. When I sit, all the kids swing through the air. My feet float through the clouds when all I want is to touch the earth. I am the upside-down boy. La alta campana ruge otra vez. Esta vez todos comen sus sándwiches mientras yo juego solo en la cancha de béisbol con brisa. ¿Esto es recess? Otra vez pregunto. Cuando salto y me levanto, todos se sientan. Cuando me siento, todos los niños se columpian en el aire. Mis pies flotan por las nubes cuando todo lo quiero es tocar tierra. Soy el niño de cabeza. Poppy comes home to find Mrs. Andasola's pink house. I show him my finger painting. What a spicy sun, he sings out. It reminds me of a hot summer day in the San Joaquin Valley, he says, brushing his dark hair with his hands. Look, Mama, see my painting? Those are flying tomatoes, ready for salsa, Mama sings. She shows my paintings to Mrs. Andasola, who shows it to Gabino, her canary. Gabino, Gabino, see? Mrs. Andasola yells. What do you think? Gabino nods his head back and forth. Pío, pío, pí. Papi llega a la casa color de rosa de Doña Andasola. Le enseñó mi pintura que hice con mis dedos. ¡Qué sol tan picante! Él canta. Me recuerda de los días de verano del Valle de San Joaquín. Dice, acomodándose el pelo negro con las manos. Mire, mamá, ¿ves mi pintura? Esos son jitomates voladores, listos para la salsa, dice mamá. Ella le enseña mi pintura a Doña Andasola, quien se la muestra a Gabino, su canario. Gabino, Gabino, ¿la ves? Grita Doña Andasola. ¿Qué te parece? Gabino sacude su cabecita de un lado a otro. Pío, pío, pío. Is that how canaries sound? Pío, pío, pío. Miss Sampson invites me to the front of the class. Sing, Juanito, sing a song we have been practicing. I pop up, shaking. I am alone facing the class. Ready to sing? Mrs. Sampson asks me. I am frozen, then a deep breath fills me. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice, I sing. My eyes open as big as the ceiling and my hands spread out as if catching raindrops from the sky. You have a very beautiful voice, Juanito, Mrs. Sampson says. What is beautiful? I ask Amanda after school. La señora Sampson me avienta a la frente de la clase. Canta, Juanito. Canta una de las canciones que hemos ensayado. Salto para arriba temblando. Estoy solo frente al salón. ¿Listo para cantar? Me pregunta la señora Sampson. Estoy congelado, pero luego un hondo resuelo me llena. 3 blind mice, canto yo. Mis ojos se abren tan grandes como el techo y mis manos se extienden como para alcanzar.
The bus for Abel is here, and for the other 2 that are from Minor Elementary, the bus for Abel is here.
Lo siento. Se extienden como para alcanzar gotas de lluvia del cielo. Tienes una voz muy beautiful, Juanito, me dice la señora Sampson. ¿Qué es beautiful? La pregunta Amanda al salir de la clase. At home, I help Mama and Miss Andasola make buñuelos, fried sweet cinnamon tortilla chips. Picho, come here, I sing out, calling my dog as I stretch a dough ball. Listen to me, I sing to Picho with his ears curled up into fuzzy triangles. My voice is beautiful. What is he singing? Mrs. Andasola asked my mom as she gently lays a buñuelo into the frying pan. My teacher says my voice is beautiful, I sing, dancing with my tiny dough ball stuck on my nose. See, Mama laughs. Let's see if your buñuelos come out beautiful too. En casa le ayudo a mamá y la señora Andasola a hacer buñuelos, tortillas dulces fritas con canela. Picho, ven acá, le dijo cantado a mi perro mientras yo estiro una bolita de masa. Escúchame, le canto a Picho con sus orejas hechas triángulos de pelusa. Tengo una voz hermosa. ¿Qué está cantando?, le pregunta la señora Andasola a mi mamá mientras acuesta un buñuelo gentilmente en el sartén. Mi maestra que dice tengo una voz hermosa, canto bailando con una bolita de masa pegada a mi nariz. Sí, se ríe mamá. A ver si tus buñuelos salen hermosos también. I only made it to the 3rd grade, Juanito, Mama tells me as I get ready for bed. When we lived in El Paso, Texas, my mother needed help at home. We were very poor and she was tired from cleaning people's houses. That year, your mama won a spelling medal, Papi says as he shaves in the bathroom. Your Papi learned English without a school, Mama says, when he worked the railroads. He would pay his buddies a penny for each word they taught him. Papi says softly, each word, each language has its own magic. Speaking of magic, let me go turn on the lights. Magic. No más alcancé a llegar a 3er año, Juanito, me dice mamá mientras me preparo para acostarme. Cuando vivíamos en El Paso, Texas, mi madre necesitaba ayuda en la casa. Éramos muy pobres y ella estaba cansada de limpiar casas de otra gente. Ese año tu mamá se ganó una medalla por deletrear bien, dice Papi, rasurándose en el baño. Tu papi aprendió inglés sin escuela, dice mamá. Cuando trabajaba en el traque, él les pagaba a sus amigos 1 centavo por cada palabra que le enseñaban. Murmura Papi, cada palabra, cada idioma tiene su propia magia. After a week of reading a new poem aloud to us every day, Mrs. Sampson says, write a poem, as she plays symphony music on the old red phonograph. I think of Mama squeeze my pencil, pour letters from the shiny tip like a skinny river. The waves tumble onto the page. L's curl at the bottom. F's tip their hats from their heads. M's are sea waves. They crash over my table. Juanito's poem. Papi Felipe with a mustache of words. Mama Lucha with strawberries in her hair. I see magic salsa in my house and everywhere. Después de una semana de leernos en voz alta un poema nuevo cada día, la señora Sampson nos dice, escriban un poema. Mientras toca música sinfónica en el viejo tocadiscos rojo. Pienso en mamá, aprieto mi lápiz, derramo letras de la punta luminosa como un río flaquito. Las olas se tropiezan sobre la página, las L's se enroscan al fondo, las F's ladean los sombreros de sus cabezas. Las M's son olas del mar, estallan sobre mi mesa banco. Poema de Juanito. Papi Felipe con un bigote de palabras. Mama Lucha con fresas en el caballo. Salsa mágica en mi casa y por donde quiera que veo. I got an A on my poem, I yell to everyone in the front yard where Mama gives Papi a haircut. I show Gabino my paper as I fly through the kitchen to the backyard. Listen, I sing to the baby chicks with my hands up as if I'm a famous music conductor. I sprinkle corn kernels and sing out my poem. Each fuzzy chick gets a name. Beethoven, you are the one with the bushy head. Mozart, you jumpy black-spotted hen. Johann Sebastian, tiny red rooster, dance, dance. Recibí una A por mi poema. Les grito a todos frente al patio donde mamá le corta el pelo a papi. Le enseño mi poema a Gabino, corriendo por la cocina hacia atrás de la casa. ¡Escuchen! Les encanto a pollitos, con mis manos levantadas como si fuera un director de música famoso. Les doy maicitos y les canto mi poema. A cada pollito de peluche le toca un nombre. Beethoven, tú con la cabeza como matorral. Mozart, tú brincador salpicado del negro. Johann Sebastian, gallito colorado, baila, baila. I think he's pretty happy. In the morning as we walk to school, Poppy turns and says, "You do have a nice voice, Juanito. I never heard you sing until yesterday when you fed the chickens. At first, when we moved here, you looked sad and I didn't know what to do. I felt funny, upside down," I say to him. "The city streets aren't soft with flowers. Buildings don't have faces. You know, Poppy, in the campo I knew all the names, even of those bugs with little wild eyes and shiny noses. Here," he says, "here's my harmonica. It has many voices, many beautiful songs just like you. Sing them." En la mañana, caminando a la escuela, Papi me mira y dice, "Tú sí tienes una voz bonita, Juanito. Nunca te había escuchado cantar hasta ayer, cuando les dabas de comer a los pollos. Al principio, cuando llegamos aquí, te veis triste y no sabía qué hacer. Me sentía raro de cabeza." Yo le digo, "Las calles de la ciudad no son suaves para las flores. Los edificios no tienen caras. Sabes, papi, en el campo me sabía todos los nombres, hasta los de los bichos con sus ojitos bravos y narices relumbrantes. Ten", me dice, "te doy mi armónica. Tiene muchas voces, muchas canciones hermosas como tú. Cántalas." En el día de comunidad, mamá y papi se sientan en la primera fila. Doña Andasola admira nuestros dibujos en las paredes, Gabino en su hombro. Nuestras pinturas se parecen a los campos floreados de valle. Le digo a Amanda, "Tengo una sorpresa", le susurro a mamá. "Soy el maestro Juanito, el director del coro." La señora Samson se sonríe con su sombrero de chiles y comienza la música. Toca una C con mi armónica. La 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 la. ¿Listos para cantar sus poemas? Le pregunto a mi coro. 1, 2, and 3. On open house day, Mommy and Papi sit in the front row. Mrs. Andasola admires our drawings on the walls, Gabino on her shoulder. "Our paintings look like the flowery fields back in the valley," I tell Amanda. "I have a surprise," I whisper to Mama. "I am El Maestro Juanito, the choir conductor." Mrs. Sampson smiles, wearing a chile sombrero, and puts on the music. I blow a C with my harmonica. La 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 la. "Ready to sing out your poems?" I ask my choir. 1, 2, and 3. The end. Al fin. Es el segundo libro de Juan Felipe Herrera. Después de Calling the Doves, esto es El Niño de Cabeza. That's the end. This was the second book by Juan Felipe Herrera after Calling the Doves. It's The Upside Down Boy. I hope you enjoyed it. Adios.